Hey team, I am excited to share with you today what I was able to share in Germany with mine and Doug's story, and also what the mission driven model, our One Simple Change campaign, and also social media has done for our business, and just some tips around that and how our life is different because our friends Julie and Joel Herbst shared Juice Plus with us 16 years ago. So it was 16 years ago when Julie shared Juice Plus, and at the time, she probably didn't know that that act of boldness on her part was something that would really forever change our family's life for the better. She just put a cassette tape in my son's dedication bag at a dedication party that we had after his dedication, and she just mentioned the words Juice Plus, and I wanted to know what was happening. She was someone who I wanted to follow, and she stoked curiosity in that way, and she's like, oh, just listen to it, you'll see. And so it wasn't the tape though that did it. It was our conversation later where she was very, very excited, and she was telling me about Juice Plus and how happy she was to have found it. And it was really her excitement that I bought. And then later it was the education. And that education really took me and my family on a journey to better health, but also a journey toward a better life. Let me share that with you. Here in the top picture is me at age 32, I believe. And I was really not a healthy eater all my life. I had just had Matthew, who's pictured in the top picture, and thankfully, Julie intervened at that time because I really didn't know what healthy eating was all about. And little did we know at the time that Matthew would be diagnosed later with developmental delays and also some traces of high functioning autism. And so it was really, really important to learn how to feed him. And it was also in time for my second baby, Daniel, who came 15 months later. So it was very good that she started to really share Juice Plus, but I also learned about other simple changes. I started to incorporate the capsules, the complete shake, and also one more simple change, ground flaxseed in that complete shake. And those three tools I was able to use for my pregnancy with Daniel. Meanwhile, it was helping me, though, to feed Matthew, and he's been on it, ever since. And, I grew up eating junk food, fast food, meat and potatoes mostly, or meat and potatoes fast food. And it wasn't until I started to get that education about the value of fruits and vegetables and the value of making better choices that I really started to get healthier. So you'll see in the bottom picture, 8 years later, where I should have looked older, I actually look healthier, and hopefully you'll see that I look better. And that was at age 40 when I had baby Emma. And so I went into the doctor's office feeling very confident. I had made many simple changes by the time Emma came along. In addition to Juice Plus, the complete shake, and the flaxseed, I now was changing other things, in my health and also our family's diet, and really embracing a lot of those changes. So when the doctor said, you really shouldn't be pregnant at age 40, your eggs are still 40 years old, no matter how healthy you think you are, I thought, no, I don't think you understand. I am so much healthier. And sure enough, I was. So anyway, we had healthy baby Emma. And what Juice Plus has done for us is it's been a catalyst for the whole family to get healthier and healthier over the years. I no longer have allergies. I no longer have to stop off the side of the road to sleep on my way to my mom's house to just visit, on a 3.5 hour drive. My kids have not really been to the doctor very much for sick visits or antibiotics. They might go for stitches or broken bones, but that's about it. And my husband has embraced a lot of the simple changes over the years. For a while, he wasn't, and it wasn't until we started to incorporate the One Simple Changes, and we used Facebook to really have that accountability and that community where everyone was encouraging each other, that now he has gotten off blood pressure medication, high cholesterol medication, and has lost almost 30 pounds. So through those simple changes, we have all become healthier, and I have Julie to thank for that journey all along the way. And what I've always wondered, though, is how much of this have I benefited from because I've been a member of this community of people who are like-minded and health conscious, And I just wondered, what about my customers? They are not getting that same exposure to those healthy changes that I am. And it wasn't until we started to embrace the mission driven model and the one simple change that I thought, wow, now my customers and my prospects can see all the things that I've been able to learn from all the different doctors and professionals and athletic trainers, all those different people, and get tips like I've gotten on eating healthy, and just simple tips all along the way where we can really make an impact in their lives. So we challenge people to make those simple changes. We use the mission driven model in a way in which we now are concerned about getting our customers results. We want to interview them as to what they are looking for, and we want to be that resource to help them get it, to help lead them down that path. And Gordon Hester says that the biggest attraction to our business is the community of people. And we are like-minded, health-conscious people, just all making those simple changes ourselves and living the mission of inspiring healthy living, getting paid for getting healthier ourselves and with our families, and also exercising or moving or making those great choices, and really showcasing that on social media. So besides the one simple change and the mission-driven model, a lot of it has been spurred on by social media. Now we're able to easily share those things with all of our customers and all of our community within our social media. So on social media, you want to be able to share all the things you're doing, whatever health tips that you have. You want to share those. You want to be a lighthouse to people. You don't want to be a searchlight looking for people. You want to be that resource that people will see. You want it to be seen at the top of the news feed as much as possible. So no matter what you're posting, you don't want to be invisible. You want to be very visible on social media so that you are at the top of people's mind. And so that takes, being a part of that social media community. That takes us expanding, not just having our very, very close friends and family as friends on social media, but friending a lot of people and having those connections and networking. So on social media, you want to make yourself attractive, living that lifestyle, having fun, giving people a window into your world of fun. And so whatever you're doing throughout the day that you love, or you're finding peace about, or you're finding joy from, make that part of what you put on social media, besides when you're living that mission, when you're out there getting healthy yourself, or when you're sharing our gift of health. And so we want to be that lighthouse or resource for other people to come to, and to know that that's what we're all about, inspiring healthy living around the world. And then we want to endear ourselves to others. We might think of it as self-promotion when we have a picture of ourselves on social media, but just know that people do want to see you. They are friends with you, whether it's from 30 years ago in high school, which is the case for me, or they've just friended you. They want to see what you're doing, and they want to see your smiling face doing whatever you do throughout the day that's fun. So don't be afraid to post. Don't figure, I just posted 4 days ago, so I probably shouldn't post again, or I just posted today, maybe I shouldn't post, later on. But if something exciting is happening for you, post about it. Endear yourself to others. People love you. That's why they became your friend. And then you want to love people back. You want to be involved in what are they involved in. You want to find out more about what's their interest, not just to be interesting, but to be interested in them. Love them. If they are having a party for some other product that maybe you're not really interested in, still it's nice to find out what they're all about and what their interests are. So entertain that, go to their party, talk to them about it. And reciprocity is a lot of what we do in our business. Showing attention to them will then make them turn around and show attention to us. And then we use Facebook to really educate people. It's always been our philosophy that a number of exposures is what brings people to the table for Juice Plus. So adding them into our Facebook groups of healthy lifestyle is something that will expose them over and over. I like to call it the simmering pot or crock pot of where they can get a number of exposures without it all being from you. And it's really indirect sharing. Now, what about your profile picture? They want to see you, remember. They don't want to necessarily see a picture of a bird or a flag or something like that. They want to see your smiling face. Whether that's with your spouse or with your family, have your smiling face on that profile picture. And then the cover photo should have you and other people so they know that you're out having fun with other people, or a lifestyle picture. If you live by the beach or you live by the mountains or you're climbing a mountain, something like that, put that on there, make it a fun lifestyle picture. Sometimes if people don't know you, maybe they're a friend of a friend, they might check out your profile picture or your cover picture and see and judge whether or not they would like to be your friend. And so it's important for you to have an attractive lifestyle for them to look at. And as you're going about your daily life, you want to just friend people as you meet them. Use Facebook and social media as a tool so that you can keep connected with people and have conversations. Really, the name of the game is ongoing conversations. As Kurt Beaver says, you should have at least 50 conversations going on at all times. I love that because it really doesn't end. There's always something else, a next step that you can lead people to. So you want to have a number of conversations, and just if one of them goes stagnant, you just want to approach it in a different way. So social media is a great way to stay connected and have different conversations about different things at different times. You want to post about once a day if you can, not all about Juice Plus, no way. I would say about 90% other things that you would post about. And that's all about lifestyle, what your interests are, what you help people do. That's a great thing to think about. Maybe I should be showcasing on my wall what I help people do so that people know what you're all about. And then I love this quote on the right: be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. So you want to make people feel very special. You want to engage others. You want to like their posts. You want to comment on their posts, have conversations, things like that. So engage others, make them feel special. People love to see lifestyle posts. This is me and Doug going to the gym, and people love to get behind that. This says Saturday night at the gym, and it's date night, and people love to hear about date night. They love to see couples going out. They love to see people getting healthy. So showcase that. Whatever it is that you're doing that is a health thing, showcase that, whether it's getting that bike out after years and years of it not being out, or your little princess is juicing, then showcase that on social media so that you might attract somebody. Oh, you juice? Oh, you use a NutriBullet? Or, you might attract people that never came out of the woodwork before. So showcase anything that is a healthy alternative or lifestyle. And bring value to people on your wall. Like, this is a healthy alternative to drinking wine that Deanna Christofferson is offering up to us, just showing what she does so that she doesn't have wine all the time, but she has that feel with the glass and the bubbles and things like that. So that was neat. She was bringing value to the people that follow her on Facebook. Share your excitement. If you now are in a different pant size, or your skin is better, or your hair is better, or you just had a great result from the doctor, share that excitement about those changes that are happening and things that are happening at home. There's always something exciting happening. You just have to click a picture and post it and not be worried about what other people think. How cute is this that these little girls are excited about these seeds growing into sprouts, and that was great that she showcased that. And then sometimes you could post about Juice Plus, but do it in a not selling way. Don't say buy now, buy one, get one free, Juice Plus, and put your website on there. No, she's saying something cute like stay away illnesses, fighting back with additional fruits and veggies. The girls think they're treats. And then she's creating curiosity so that people could ask, oh, do you do that? Or what is that? And once you have their curiosity, then you want to go to a live conversation, either on Messenger or on text or on any number of means, whether it's Voxer or the phone. But a lot of times it can be Messenger. And so them liking a picture of your tower garden, or liking something that you said about healthy living, or the mason jar salad parties or something, you could then go to Messenger and say, hey, I saw that you just liked that. Would you like more information about that? And then you can start that conversation rolling. The future is not what it used to be. I used to be headed in the direction of working full-time as a guidance counselor. I had 2 master's degrees under my belt. I pretty much was destined to just be working. It wasn't until I saw the vision for what the Juice Plus business could do for me that I then ramped it up and really decided that this was going to be something I would pursue. I loved, loved, loved what I was learning. I loved sharing it with other people. I loved coaching people, counseling people. And so I said to my husband at one point, I think I want to pursue this. And he said, well, I think that you're going to have to go back to work because we have student loans and things like that after the two boys were born. And I said, well, I'm going to try to ramp this up, and really see if I can make this happen. And sure enough, with intentionality, I was able to make this a full-time income and also have benefits at home with our national marketing director package. Well, I never imagined that my husband would have that same aspiration. And it wasn't until about last year that we started talking about it and really entertaining it. And he said, I've put in 10 years of investing in other people, and really it was trading time for money. And instead, he saw that investing in our Juice Plus community and business and in our children was going to pay off more dividends into the future than, continuing to invest in another aspect of his life as the director of Ocean's Edge School of Worship, or in his role as, assistant principal, or anything that he had done in the past. He wanted to invest in this. He saw that this was our future. So now the future is not what it used to be. Mommy and daddy are now both home. And my mission has always been to be able to bring other mommies home, to be able to be with their children, and to not just be with their children, but to bring in a significant income. And I've been able to do that. Well, now our vision is not just to bring other mommies home, but to bring other daddies home as well. Because this is a lifestyle like no other, where we can be with our children and have that relaxed lifestyle, investing in our home, investing in our children, spending that quality time with them, and really having them see two entrepreneurial parents who are paving the way for the future and for their future. So no, the future is not what it used to be. Between all of our master's degrees and college degrees, there's no place we'd rather be than investing in the Juice Plus business and in our team who continues to grow with the mission-driven model, the one simple change, and the power of social media. And now our business is just fun, it's simple, and it's inspirational. And I'm so glad that I am a part of that. And I'm so glad that you are also. And I just want to thank you for listening. And I hope that this has helped you to see maybe a vision for yourself in this business and for the future.